What's up, everybody? This is JT back with another episode. I'm fresh off of a haircut, that natural dopamine. And it just makes me feel bad for just the bald-headed boys out there that can't feel this, because it just feels so good. But you know what always happens? I get nicked up. My boy always does a little line, I always leave with some bloodshed. And that just means he's using a straight edge razor. But, what's a nice haircut without a little bit of blood? You might get some HPV or, whatever they might call it. Hopefully the boys out here are sanitizing. But you're doing right when you're getting a haircut and a famous person walks in your barbershop. You're like, I knew I chose this right. Because, the Sean Merriman, an NFL football player, just mobbed in there, and I just looked at him. I was like, "What's up, Merriman? You know how we do. Just act like you've been there before. If you act like you've been there, ain't no one gonna tell you nothing." It's like those people who have snuck into major sporting events, like the Super Bowl and some of the biggest fights with no ticket, just because they're acting so cool. Just act like you've been there. Travel light and act like you've been there. You never know what places you might go. And I think that was William Shakespeare who first dropped that bar. And you know what's been on my radar lately is the Hamilton or Hamlet, whatever. When all those homies were out there rapping on stage on Broadway, talking about history, do wop doop doop, do it in a weird way. That shit sucked, bro. I mean, maybe I'm just trash, but that wasn't a good entertaining thing. That was cringy. I feel but my mom even told me though, ever since I was a little kid, I never liked musicals. I was 2 years old and I asked, why are they singing? A nice little melody in the middle of a movie just kills my buzz. I'm like, come on, boys. You ain't gotta just act all just look in the camera and just start dropping shoulders and hitting it. But we all went through that phase of when we were kids and we practiced music videos. If you with your friends, we'd practice in sync. Dude, we'd pretend to set up a camera and be like, all right, we're hitting play, and we would just play the song and just master the movements. I'm so happy YouTube and stuff wasn't a thing back then, because I was jamming, bro. But shout out to haircuts and thinking you're clean and you just look beside you and you just have tons of hair on you and you're just damn, that's a bunch of hair all over my shoulders. And then my barber, he started using have you ever been in an auto shop where they have the air valve, and it blows off everything? Well, he does that, and bro, he almost about blows off your eardrum, but it's fine because it gets you clean. But you're just damn, boy, y'all are wilding out here at that air pump. He cleans the floor easy though too. Those are nice if you really know how to use those. But man, that's everyone is buying those light kits off Amazon that make your car a disco, a fucking, a club, a light show. And that's just doing too much, man. Come on now, what are you trying to do? Turn your shit into a straight up rave, bro? That is so ridiculous. But maybe I'm just hating because I can't figure that shit out. Like, I'm supposed to switch this a couple light switches in my house, and I've been looking YouTube videos up to switch these, and I'm like, hopefully the boy don't just cut off the power grid to the Western Hemisphere. Because I'm going to cut the power off, and I'm going to, who knows. They're like, cut this breaker, do this, add the plus to minus, and then you should add a negative. I'm like, okay, think I'm following. So wish your boy luck. I'll let you know how that works. And then, I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but so I've cut my toenails. Thought I was all good. Woke up in the middle of the night to just the blankets getting caught on one of my nails, bro. The boy had a hangnail. Straight from the devil himself. Someone's summoned that upon me. Someone summoned that. That's hilarious. And you don't know pain until you just go, alright, I'm just going to rip this off in the middle of the night, in the middle of my bed. And you bring that knee up to your chest and rip that hangnail off. And that shit didn't rip off clean. I was bleeding. It looked like a murder scene. I should have went and got a straight edge like my barber and just cut it right off. But the boy had to. Sometimes you just gotta take a risk real quick and go, this might be good. And it was like on the corner, the inside of my big toe, like the weakest part. The inside, any side actually. But that's just living on the edge nowadays, baby. That new fatherhood life, just living on the edge, ripping hangnails off without a serrated edge in the middle of the night because it's about to cut the sheets in half. Boy had reptar talons. But that's that, man. It's funny, bro. He always puts like some gel on my hair too when I leave there. I don't wear gel. I wear like this other like creamer stuff. But you know how it go. We just obsessed with ourselves. Everyone's their own main character. It's hilarious. But that's about it, man. The boy just, like we were saying last episode, bought a bunch of gifts. Waiting on the next one. Boy out here doing mad kettlebell workouts and dumbbell workouts. But I'm trying to think of something I saw in the news, but nothing's even like that newsworthy. It's just more of like, yeah, who knows, dude. But that's JT. Just get yourself a serrated blade and have it next to you. But man, those hangnails are dangerous, so watch out, man. But I'm supposed to, I'm going to a new location for work this next week to help open up like this new program and stuff. And like when you're about to go to a new place, you're just like, I better play it cool, man, because who knows, man. Hopefully you get, who knows, man. It's just weird going to new locations. Well, what I'm about to do today is watch this Army-Navy football game. Got a little bit of cheddar on the Navy. But I saw the Army's tank division uniforms, and I said, then the boys came out fly. Fly, boy, fly. But it is a game of some of the... It's like advanced high school, because it's just like not that. Them boys don't like passing. So it's like, if you want to see small, Midwest, just small rural football, watch the Army-Navy. It's high level rural football. But that's JT. I hope y'all are good out there, man. Like, share, subscribe, all that. One time for the one time. We done, son.